Cut it out, Bozzo!
As you wish.
Damn
I
the
can do.
vaccine! Sequel and roll!
Did I do that?
Worse than rough.
Just
Wasted effort!
Lava beyond seek.
Indeed. Happily.
The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Damaged, broken people are abandoned by their makers to twist in the wind, given no succor, no relief. Would an intentionally fractured soul be similarly inconsequential to them? I will use their apathy against them. I will make their disdain serve me. We are the Archmage Lengrath. What are you?
Talking swords, talking fish, and now talking mold? Madiko, wake me up when something keeps its mouth shut.
You want me to help you stitch yours up?
Human. Vertical. Efficient. Your vessel essence is compatible with Lengrath's song. Now you will accept our excrescence.
Casita, I know that you enjoy new experiences from time to time, but this thing wants to infest you, replace you, make you into a mushroom. Just thought I'd make that clear in case there was any confusion.
Maura, Archmage. She fled us after we tried to categorize her with Lengrath, and locked herself behind a stone door to the south. A spell opened the way for her, and we did not follow. In her haste, she dropped her book. The masked pretender followed close behind. When Lengrath is shared, it is a communion. Yes, something of the collections that reeked of magic and dead soil. Waylaying it was not our desire. We have seen the harm it can inflict. It has no place among us. Questions are a spoilage of energy. Once you submit to Lengrath, we will claim what we lost as a water tax.
A term that refers to an unusual growth. It wants to make you part of itself.
Lengrath must spread, must carry on the old tradition. We must grow. Your vessel is satisfactory. Your soil, appropriate. Your utterance is a disagreeable evasion. Lengrath is a thought line stretching between gardens, and our roots have touched his oldest song. Unproductive to debate with a vessel. You will understand shortly when your song joins ours. How fragrant your song. How musical your life water. We long to subsume them into Lengrath. But we are not pain-cruel as our captors were to us. We seek to endure, to flower as beautifully as you.
Interesting how your first impulse was to make friends with the fungus. Did it ever occur to you that some friendships are not worth the trouble?
The spore lands were our soil and shadow. Then, a great hand plucked us and potted our heart bulb behind walls. In growth time, we wriggled through the cracks of our enclosure. Now, we are here, a garden of language, where we found Lengrath. Now we grow as Lengrath, sing his thought song. Now we grow toward the body radiating light and water. When our spores touch the heart, we can be truly free. Affirmation. Delightful. The body garden is marred by inefficiencies, but we will optimize its storage growth. Our spore lands will thrive anew. Obstruction. Lengrath requires fresh soil. If you would delay us, then we will dismantle the blockage.
Word of Tanroth. Take this.
Are you even trying?
Word of Tanroth.
Wasted effort. It all hurts.
Lava will be on sick. Yeah. Careful, Casino.
What can I do?
Just like
Lava.
That's it!
Yeah.
That's not very helpful. That's
try
on me.
different position.
Not to alarm you, but leave it to me.
Oh, good.
I need some help.
Stay with her.
Hey,
Oh, that's the stuff.
Stand together.
Just like that.
not to alarm you, but what can I do?
Yeah.
This doesn't usually happen, I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's for my friends.
Yeah.
Just
That's
are you even
embarrassing.
trying?
Something's wrong with me. I'll make it.
Take this.
Try
What can I do?
position.
Of course.
The
Just as will. All you from your opponent.
Can't whack him any harder.
Lava room beyond seek. Stand together. Beyond seek. Worse than rough.
It's no use.
Worse than rough.
Of course. Happily.
Talking.
You want me to help you stitch your...
Human.
Cassie, just thought I'd make that clear in case.
In her head. Yeah. Question. You're unproductive.
Interesting how you...
Now we... The body garden is obstruction.
Yes? Absolutely. Very well.
Possible.
Can't whack him any harder.
Lava beyond seek.
Something you need?
Take
Yes.
this and rough.
Did I do that?
They'll make
Can't
it
make it
explode.
Yeah. Lava beyond seek.
Stay with us. Yes?
Yeah.
I'm here. Yes. Hey, whose side are you on?
Stand together.
Just
What do you need? No rush. But if you have any antidotes handy,
Come on. Take this.
I'm no help here.
It does nothing. Oh, good. Oh, I've been poisoned.
Yeah!
It's no use.
I can't just like
Did it.
Yeah!
something usually happen. I swear.
It all hurts.
Come on.
Just like
I'm here.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy,
Take this!
I'd be much obliged. We had some good times. Hey, that wasn't half bad.
I'm here.
Agrasima, how you dote on me, Captain.
A grafted soul is obscured from the sight of the gods. It spreads freely like a blood fever, but doesn't kill its host. No, I will be a fever of the spirit. Invisible, unstoppable, eternal.
I'd be glad to. Could be trouble.
Ah, thick wound!
Just like are you even trying? Did I do that?
Wasted effort.
I feel... You got to kill me. That's not very helpful. That's it!
Time enough for things to clear off. Just like that. How might I assist?
This thing isn't doing the job.
Everyone's down!
I'm here.
So hot.
Oh, good.
Yes? It's alright, it happens.
Seeing trail.
Stand together! Need something stronger!
Must focus.
Just like that.
Come on!
What can I do? I'm here.
Oh, good.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Yes?
Take this!
I'm here.
Yeah!
Just like
Nothing I can do.
No rush, but if you... What is it?
I'm here.
As you wish.
oh, good.
Stand together!
I'm here.
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
I can hold out.
Just like that.
Was that necessary? Absolutely. Indeed.
limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another, and in time, they'll bear sweeter fruit together than either might have alone. Mightn't it be possible, then, to graft the scion soul to the rootstock of a willing kith? The souls wouldn't fracture, but coalesce. They'd grow stronger together.
What you do here, eh? This my realm.
How quaint. Another imp with delusions of grandeur.
Tread
Stand together.
very well. Hey, whose side are you on?
Wasted effort. Just like fast for me.
Lava beyond. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
What?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's all right. Not very helpful. I'm here.
Word of thunder. Stand together. Beyond.
Very well.
Position.
What is it?
Oh, good.
Something I can do? Something I can do?
Beyond. Lava beyond.
This did nothing.
Just like
Don't push me and it all hurts.
Careful, Casino.
That's on me, yes?
usually happens. I swear.
Word of thunder. Lava beyond.
Tell me. Hey, not very helpful.
Good.
I shall deal with this one. Tell me.
Did I do that?
Stand together.
Something I can do? How may I help?
Are you even trying?
Word of thunder.
They'll naked us both!
Yeah.
Just like that.
Lava beyond seek.
This is futile! How may I help?
Of course.
Aye? No trouble at all.
What do you need? What? What is it? Something I can do? What is it? I trust you.
Another with a death wish.
Wasted effort.
Good. Did I do that?
Arctic worth and rock. Yeah.
You don't whack him any harder!
Lava beyond seek. Stand together. Lava beyond seek.
Indeed. I'd be glad to. Indeed.
Every vestige of their identity has been forgotten, right down to the bone.
I think this is less about erasure than anonymity. Why else enshrine them?
Happily.
Worse than rock!
Yeah!
Worse than rock!
I'm no help here.
Fast for me.
Lava
Good.
beyond seek!
Hey, watch it with that.
Beyond seek!
This isn't usually
This is futile!
I swear.
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Of course. I may have broken something. Certainly. I don't feel well. I may have broken something.
We can trust nothing we see, and see nothing we trust.
I think I missed something.
Of course.
The books at the top of the library.
We should never have accepted your backwards kind among the Circle.
You cannot kill me. There are rules.
It's Maura. But who is that she's speaking with?
I doubt the capacity of a wizard without a grimoire to enforce rules.
The circle would crash upon you like the breaking wrath of Ngati herself.
Ha! A tad late for that, I'm afraid.
You cannot move against me. The circle will not allow it.
The forces at work here are older than the circle. Not to mention that the circle seems to have forgotten me here. Forgotten even who I am.
You think they won't find out? That they won't come for you? They're the most powerful individuals in Aora.
How do you think they'll fare against the Titan of WoW? Let them come. The late arrivals, then. Allies of Maura, I presume. Tools of the Circle?
This one holds himself with a measure of authority. I don't like it.
Be on your guard. This man is a wizard.
Name yourself, then. Out with it now. Do you think me a fool? Merwald is the Watcher of Cadnua, for whatever good that ruined hovel has done him.
I fixed it up real nice, too. Can't say it's much to look at now, though.
Years? Years, then. Maura spoke true after all. It'll matter. Allow me an idle moment's curiosity. Have you heard of the Archmage Fion Ledge? Then the effect is not localized. Neither limited to mine own mind, nor to Maura's, unless, perhaps, could the Hand Occult have developed some manner of contagion? No. No. That wouldn't affect text. But have I confirmed text has actually been impacted? No. I've only witnesses. And not witnesses without bias. My apologies. It's all rather disorienting. So let's not leave you to complicate matters further.
I knew it would come to this eventually.
Farewell, Watcher of Cadnua.
As you wish.
Just like that.
My Kiko!
Did I do that?
Stand together!
No use.
Take this! That looks complicated.
It does nothing.
Very well.
Nothing I can do.
Position.
That looks complicated.
Just like
No help here.
Here we go.
that's the stuff.
Missed.
Good.
I thought we were friends. What is it? I need something stronger.
Lava will be on sinking.
Sure.
It does nothing.
May I be a candle
Just
tonight? Yeah?
Lava will be on sinking.
I need some help here. That's not help. Oh? No mercy!
Take it.
You didn't mean it. What?
Not a problem. Set me loose on them!
Just like that.
That must have hurt.
Oh, that's the stuff. So good.
Set me loose on them! Uh-huh.
Nobody saw that.
Much blood.
Stay with us.
Try different position.
I need some help here.
Stand together.
What?
I'm here.
Question, Watcher?
That's on me. I'm all right.
Okay. I need some help here.
Yes? Oh, wait. Yes.
I don't think I can pull that off.
Yes?
Hey. Hey. We had some good times.
Question, Watcher?
Stand together.
I'm stuck. I suppose it can't be helped. What can I do?
Just like that.
Kara, where is it? I've searched every other chamber in this godforsaken isle. The sacrifice... I will find it. I will satisfy their God's damn device. It will grant me access to the body. And then, it's merely a matter of adapting the summoning. The foreign god will fall, crushed by Wow's hand. By mine. And the pieces plunged into the depths. Who's there? Show yourself!
Hello again, Maura.
Yes?
A remote corporeal projection, which means the wizard is still out there.
The body was a decoy. This does not bode well.
Don't suppose anyone cares to go fishing?
Of course. Indeed. Happily.
This place. Archimede's library is a footnote to the glory of this collection.
Absolutely incredible. I may let you leave me here, Captain.
Indeed.
Of course.
Greetings, visitor. This is the scriptorium. If you seek the Temple of Revelation, you will find it to the north.
We came for answers, not directions. Are you the abomination in charge here?
Worried it was about you?
I noted your arrival.
Suppose it was about you.
Because you must. It is entry and exit. Much of what can be found here better remains unseen. Sight is unnecessary for the work of the halls obscured. Ask what you seek. The scriptorium was recently breached by one of the subjects from the collections. There is nothing to be concerned about, but it might impact the demeanors of those present here. How else might I help you? Perhaps, if the wizard has procured a mask for himself, did you encounter him? I'm afraid not. The individual in question's record has been expunged. He no longer exists.
A wizard of his standing is not so easily removed from history. Much like a tumor, bits of him are no doubt everywhere.
Postinago, it doesn't work that way. Records, ledgers, all of this is just scribbles, an expression, not the thing itself.
I'm afraid that I did not ask her. She was working at the Trephine. She respects our work, so the Oracle allows her limited access to the archives and scriptorium. They have established an accord.
You hear this? Never trust an Archmage. They will conspire with anyone or anything if it serves their interests.
The Oracle of Well. They manage the halls in the name of he who sees and is not seen. If the Oracle wishes to commune with you, they will do so.
Very convenient.
Of the scriptorium, in a manner of speaking. Of the halls obscured? No, that would be the Oracle. I will provide what answers I can. We record what occurs within the halls. Whereas the wings contain those things redacted from the world above, the scriptorium keeps the history of the halls themselves. The archives contain the sum whole of the historical record of Aora, both the original drafts and the edits.
Take care that you do not confuse the two. I have my doubts about the quality of a blind librarian's record-keeping.
Further, they contain a number of unusual and interesting artifacts. I believe that we are in possession of one of the warrior Riona's boots. The collections store those individuals and creatures determined to be detrimental to Aora and the work of the gods. Rather than allow the redacted materials to go to waste, we revise and anthologize, occasionally releasing amended texts. A womb, perhaps, but not the fetus. The Hand Occult no more possesses a center than Well does.
Even their organization has tentacles, No matter how many limbs we cut, there is always something unspeakable to grow in its place.
They operate in decentralized cells then. Not unlike the leaden key.
The leaden key and the hand occult similarities persist by design, but not for much longer.
Decades. I would have to consult the records to provide a more precise answer. Her interest lay in the arcane applications of the Titan. The Oracle has determined that her studies benefit well.
This Oracle would not have approved of Maura unless she had something to exploit.
That is hardly comforting.
How else might I help you? The Titan rests beneath the facility. Its ties to the Halls Obscured have grown extensive over time. Of course, as are you, as am I.
Those of us who can see where we're going have a slight advantage over you, Sere.
Greetings, visitor. Well, how else might I help?
Indeed.
Of course. Happily.
You might find this...
Of course.
I think we may have this place's attention.
We are not finished here, Tane. Do you understand? The imps report you've taken care of the fungal infestation in the archives. That's one less concern on my mind. Well done. Have you made any headway in locating our wayward archmage? Damn it. She was a brilliant wizard, but always so reckless with her life. I wish... well, I pray she grows wiser on her next turn about the wheel. How could this have happened? Not at all. You're saying this Fion Ledge is responsible for Maura's death? He's yet another concern for us to keep in mind, then.
While you were on Maura's trail, we learned a bit more about our unusual environs.
Certainly not from exploring them himself. How much can he learn from the lobby?
A finger of the Hand Occult has kept this place going with a skeleton crew of librarians, archivists, and muscle. But they aren't the ones controlling the body. Something else is running the halls obscured independently, doing a decent job of it.
Your definition of what constitutes decency is dubious at best.
Well, these halls are more lively than most of the abandoned sanctums I've visited. Something here is invested in maintaining old projects. Whoever they are, they haven't seen fit to show their face.
Stay on task, Tane. Regardless of how interesting this sanctum's keepers may be, we must deal with Wal's body first. A concerning wrinkle, yes. We don't know yet what role this madman plays here, so I suggest you stay out of his way for the time being.
Indeed.
A whirling vortex of essence twists within the pool. It does not stir the water around it in the slightest. Langrath and Tane watch you from afar, the latter's expression bright with undisguised curiosity. Langrath's countenance, on the other hand, remains characteristically guarded. Its cold, dusky energy feels somehow familiar, but you're unable to identify it, or what might be causing it.
Looks like water to me.
Unusual arcane energy emanates from the pool. If the Watcher can see it, I suspect it's some form of window into the divine realms.
That was my second guess.
I won't hazard guesses, Captain, but it feels something like a specter or shade, though almost inviting.
You see something there? Then it must have to do with the fabric of reality. Or else you have eaten something which did not agree with you.
You think maybe it's the soul of some fish? Hey, Watcher, fishes got souls, don't they? Yeah, of course they do. Well, easy to forget that sometimes. Good to be reminded, though, of everything we're fighting for.
It reaches back towards you, tendrils of soul energy interlacing with the prodding edges of your own spirit. The coils of essence tighten, grasping at your soul, pulling at you as you've pulled the souls of others. Your vision blurs as the in-between leaks into your perception of the here. The walls, the pool, everything of the Temple of Revelation runs like water, sloughing away and melting into the empty blackness of the in-between. Not quite empty, no. The fleshy, undulating tendrils of the body of Wal remain, almost aglow in the darkness.
You see, but are also seen, as is your trespass.
You think you can see us?
Ah, another involuntary invitation to another world. And I'm to assume this eyeball is to blame?
The mind behind those eyes. This entity's intellect. It's staggering.
Do not listen to this walking nightmare. It is an illusion baiting us to lunge at shadows.
What are you, interloper? Obviously, that is not the knowledge we seek. You intrude upon the resting place of Wal and soil these collections with your filthy fingers. We would know. Are you one more wizard in pursuit of unearned power? Or something other? Death's touch finds no welcome in these halls.
Tell it to Maura, you witless pawn.
Thus far you have respected these halls, but your trespass remains unwelcome. We can no more allow you access to the body than we can the redacted Archmage. You should leave this place, while you remain cognizant of the option. Such answers as you seek would damn you, and cost you more besides. No reason remains to fear her. These halls will consume you, body, soul, and history alike. They will cleanse you. Farewell, interloper.
You okay there? Looking a little rough around the edges.
I suppose I should have expected Wal would leave something behind to guard this place. For now, you must investigate the collections. So long as a rogue mage runs loose in this place, Aora remains in grave danger. I do hope you didn't breathe in any of those fungal spores. Gods only know what havoc they may wreak on your lungs and other systems. What a curious tome. May I see it? I'll be but a moment. Intriguing. I can't tell if this is a bit of hand-occult chicanery or something more enticing. You found them all! On in one volume, too! What a weight that is off my mind! I know they're little more than trinkets after the gift you've given me. But please, take these. You return with news, I hope. Very well.
Always nice to see a friendly face, even if it doesn't have any skin on it.
I despise you, Tane. If I had hands, I would wring your scrawny neck. That goes for everyone in earshot. What a filthy, disorganized hovel. Amazing. Suddenly you care about my well-being. It didn't seem to matter when I was stowed so unceremoniously with the rest of your unimpressive gear. Ugh. I have forgotten how much I detest mortal company. The stench alone is unbearable. We have nothing to discuss, you insipid pustule. I have found more competent. What would you like to know? It will swallow you like a piece of half-chewed gristle, depositing you where you belong atop a divine dung heap. Beyond that, I know little.
Would you look at that? Consul Hot, the all-knowing, finds a blind spot in his education.
Underestimating me would be your greatest mistake, apprentice. One that I will not stop you from making. Our mission. If you presume to imagine that we have similar goals, allow me to correct your catastrophic error in judgment.
Oh, fantastic. You've wound him up again.
We have only one thing in common. We both want you to die. I am indifferent to your existence, but you clearly desire a worthy end. Isn't it obvious? The way you launch yourself into peril at every turn? These are the actions of one who has lived too long, wandered too far, and willingly climbs to the precipice of oblivion. Self-annihilation is the most natural ambition a sentient mind can achieve. And when you find yours, I will be there to cheer you on. I will be listening, Watcher. I always am. And no, yours will be a more horrible...
I miss that guy. It's not like that. We're good friends. We just disagree on everything.
Your chaotic orb is amateurish folly. Any half-wit can lose control of a spell and be delighted by its unpredictable consequences. Your career should have been consigned to the waste bin of history before it even began.
That's our console hot, right? You old trickster. I'd be surprised if most of the Hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the Hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens. That is a head-scratcher. I suppose the solution is to be skeptical. You have to ask yourself, how much do you trust anything in a book? Does a story become more true because someone paused to write it down? I should really charge for discourse this engaging.
Bostenago, you couldn't pay me to listen.
If we're to be indulging outsized egos, I'd rather listen to Isilmir's prattle.
If they ever had one, you can bet they've changed it a dozen times over the years. Anyone who wants to control information on that scale wants to engineer society. Whatever they plan on doing with that power, you can bet they'll lose control over it in the end. You don't keep something like a society constrained to just one vision.
Some speak of the Hand Occult as hyper-competent masters of four-dimensional Hazatoa, when they know of them at all. In truth, the Hand's operations are haphazard and ill-executed. We know they exist because they inevitably leave evidence of their work wherever they go. That they succeed in spite of themselves is hardly evidence of the Hand's competence.
Amateurs. Time and again, their agents showed up at my doorstep and wormed their way into my confidence, hoping to sabotage my research. I sent them home with bags of their own teeth, as a parting reminder that my time is precious and my patience thin.
Ask away. You know me. me! No! I don't want to go back. I remember nothing. Only the anthem.
This whole sanctum is a factory of screams.
The chorus appears to be coming through this tube. I'd say I wonder where it leads, but I'm certain we'll find out. Eventually.
Good. Much blood.
Scarcely believe it.
Aye? Hey, whose side are you on?
Just like
No mercy! That's not very helpful.
Of course.
Looks like trouble.
Good. Oh, that's the stuff.
I cannot whack him any harder!
just like that.
Oh, damn it! Come on!
Are you trying?
Tell me. Take this! Nothing I can do.
Scarcely believe it.
Stand together!
Temporary setback.
This is futile!
A question, Watcher? Taste blood.
Just
A question, Watcher?
I'll like it as both! It's no use. Tell me. There's
Yes.
so good.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes. Break upon the wheel. A question, Watcher?
Just like that.
No help here.
What is it?
Yes? That must hurt. This! Stand together!
I'm here.
It does nothing.
As you wish.
That's right.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Just like that.
It does nothing.
Stand together!
Good. Come on. Position.
I'm here. Indeed. Yes?
I see the...
Worse than rock. Dead.
I can scarcely...
Lava beyond seek.
Nothing I can do.
Lava beyond seek.
Wasted effort.
This will usually happen, I swear.
No mercy!
How may I help?
Just
No use.
Stand together.
It's all right. It happens.
Lava beyond seek.
That's not very helpful.
oh, good.
Was that necessary?
I shall.
Don't mind if I do. That's that then.
Wasted effort.
Take this
For me.
I can scarcely believe it.
worse than rock.
This is futile!
Lava beyond seek.
Hey,
Lava beyond seek.
what is it?
Dead.
No help here.
I need some help here.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Stay with us. I'm here.
That's not very helpful.
Arctic worse than rock.
What can I do?
What do you need?
That's the stuff.
Take this.
It's no use.
Worse than rock.
Hey. Hey, whose side are you on?
That's not very helpful. Tell me.
A question, Watcher? As you wish.
I'm feeling the strain.
Break upon the wheel.
Oh?
Just like that.
What can I do?
It does nothing.
Hey, we had some good times.
What is it? What do you need?
Indeed.
Did I do that?
Good thinking.
Of course. Of course.
As you wish.
Happily. I'm sorry, I can't.
Another fool.
You're sick. Yeah. Good.
I can't do it.
You didn't mean it.
Very well.
Just like
How may I help?
I can scarcely believe it.
If I might.
Nothing I can do. Is that necessary?
I wish I could.
Careful, Facina!
What?
Right on target.
That's the
Stand together!
What is
It
it?
does nothing.
Hey.
Lava beyond
Good.
Need something stronger. Worse than rock. Yeah. Lava beyond
Something I can do?
Agrasima, how you dote on me, Captain.
Indeed.
The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again. Stars shooting past on all sides, weaving across the great void.
Casita, I know this prisoner, Bekarna. She presented her research to the Circle, but of course they laughed her out into the streets.
You know me? I don't even know me. I think that's my name. I only know it because I found it stitched in my sleeve. Whenever I forgot who I was, my orrery used to remind me. I don't know where to find it now. Lost. Lost among the stars. You found it? The house where stars pull in glass. I don't know this sky. It doesn't have my stars. Can you help me find the sky again?
Her mind is broken. She cannot speak in plain terms. But her grasp on metaphor seems pretty sound.
Those are my words, but not my stars.
Wrong book, I think. Maybe something with charts and pretty pictures will calm her down.
This sky. The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again. This prison, heights, understanding. Words are chained down.
Memories, the mind, the soul. These things are intimately interlinked. Damage to one can result in significant, often irreversible, harm to another.
I am wrong inside. Only the stars can make me right again. A big hand snatched me away.
More metaphors. I can think of only one hand that fits the description.
I learned the secret. A real big one, or maybe just the beginning of one. The hand didn't like that. The stars can help me. The stars are stability, ideas organized into patterns, predictable, comforting. If you can find the stars, you can find me.
Indeed.
Can you...
Are we supposed to climb into this thing?
Some kind of Vithrak dumbwaiter. Perhaps we can make use of it.
You intend to put us in this sack, don't you?
Captain, I believe this creature bound by the Vithraks. It appears to desire instruction.
Wouldn't have spread this far unless it was put to good use.
Oh, no, thank you, no.
Looks like trouble.
Just like that.
Yes? What can I do? It's alright, it happens.
Good.
Of course.
I believe it. Just like that.
You didn't mean it.
This did nothing.
Was that necessary? As you wish.
Did I do that?
Take this.
The staff.
You didn't mean it. Absolutely. Yeah!
Up here, it doesn't look just like that. Oh! I can scarcely believe it.
I'll make it. Not even close.
This is futile!
Yeah?
Good. It's not over yet.
How may I help?
This is futile! That looks complicated.
I can't feel it. Can we not finish this? Are you even trying?
What can I do?
Stand together!
Not very helpful. I can hold out.
Something I can do? Hey.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here.
You won't show 'em go!
Good.
I'll make it. That is.
Hey. We had some good times.
Damn it! I'm here. I'm here.
Seeing you.
I cannot whack him any harder! Stand together!
I thought we were friends. I'm here.
Beyond seek. Yeah! Beyond
Yes? Indeed.
Allow me. That's that then. Another fool with a...
Ulu Zen!
Oh, good.
That's not very helpful.
Take this!
How may I help?
Let's try again.
Worth and rough! Stand together!
There's a walloping!
Just like...
Ulu Zen!
This did nothing.
Lava beyond seek! Yeah! Yeah!
My Kiko!
Lava beyond seek!
Did I do that?
Worth and rough!
Ulu Zen!
Watch out.
Thick worth and rough!
Barupion sick!
Thick worth and rough!
Hey, sorry you are.
Lava beyond seek! That's not very helpful. As you wish.
That looks like something.
I see the wits of the rice. Yeah! I cannot whack him any harder. Worth and rough. Worth and rough. You didn't mean it.
Barupion sick!
Just like that.
That'll teach you.
My Kiko!
I need some help. What is it?
Lava beyond seek.
Worth and rough!
Still sorry,
Oh, good.
There's a walloping.
Oh!
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah?
And rough!
That's not very helpful.
Another fool. Just... I wished.
Worth and rough.
Worth and rough!
Ulu Zen.
Hey, watch it with that.
Barupion sick!
There's a walloping.
Too fast for me!
Uh-huh.
I see the wits of the rice.
That order's too tall.
Oh, good.
Torres, begone!
Worth and rock! Yeah!
That's right!
Worth and rock!
Alright,
it happens.
just like that's my friend. That's the stuff.
This is futile!
Good.
Take lava beyond seek.
Courage, begone!
Looks like trouble.
Wasted effort!
Worth and rock!
Baru beyond sick!
Hulu dead! Beyond seek!
It's all her.
Careful, Facina! Lava beyond seek! Hulu dead! Stand together!
Just like that. Did I do that?
That's not very helpful. Lava beyond seek! Yes?
Yes.
Take this!
A question, Watcher? How might I assist?
Happily.
As you wish.
Worth and rock!
My Kiko!
Worth and rock!
Hey, whose side are you on?
Lava beyond seek! Hulu dead! Lava beyond seek! Take this! Worth and rock!
Baru beyond sick!
Worth and rock!
Could be a fight.
Break upon the wheel. Yes, as you wish.
I think I can pull that off.
Worth and rock!
What can I do?
Hey. Yeah, alright.
Yes.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Lava beyond seek! This is futile!
My Kiko!
Stand together!
Did I do that?
Hey. Yeah, that order's too tall. Something I can do?
Worth and rock! This is futile! Lava beyond seek!
Who do we have here?
Right.
Just like wasted effort.
Was that necessary? Take this, young worth that rock.
Do
Yeah.
This did nothing. Oh, good.
Worth that rock.
That must have hurt.
Lava beyond seek.
Just like that wish.
This is futile. Worth that rock. Worth that rock. Stand together.
Hey, watch it with that.
Lava beyond seek.
Good.
Yeah. Lava beyond seek. I'm honored.
Yeah, right away.
Ow! Clumsy Kithy, disturb the web! Capture the interlopers! A free Kithling stalks the nest, thoughtlessly killing Sisak's clutch. What is this one's purpose? Sisak asks. The kith is a meal escaped from the Hoarder's nest. This one should have thought as much. Tender, juicy intruder cannot leave. Sisak must end its trespass. The contract says. The kith seems confused. Sisak will humor it. The sightless eye watches over Sisak's clutch. Loves Sisak's clutch, gives this one fruitful layings and sweetest, juiciest morsels to eat. In exchange, Sisak kills the kith intruders. But soon, Sisak's clutch will leave. This one needs only wait until the Order is grown thick and strong and screaming. Sisak's progenitor even signs stupid, flimsy Kith paper that says so. Then the smelly Kith could read of their own death before they experience it. No. If the Kith leaves to find the paper, then Sisak fails in his duty to the sightless eye. Sisak's hatchlings go hungry. The Kith dies now.
Cautiously.
Nothing really happened.
Beyond seek.
Wet and raw.
It all happened.
This thing isn't doing the job. I need some help here.
I'm no help here.
I cannot whack him any harder. There's a walloping! I wish I could.
No use.
Good. This did nothing.
You didn't mean it. Beyond seek. How may I help? Hey, whose side are you on?
All hurts.
Nothing I can do.
Careful, Facina! I'm here.
Good.
It's all right. It happens.
Oh? That's not very helpful.
Just like that.
That's on me.
Good.
I'm here.
That's not very helpful.
A question, Watcher?
Stand together!
Just like that.
Can we not finish?
What can I do? Stand together! Yeah!
That's not very helpful.
Just like
Oh? How may I help? I'm here. Hey, so you That's not very helpful.
just like
Stand together! Beyond
too fast for me. Scarcely believe it.
This is futile!
Some assistance, please.
What is it?
Hmm?
Just like
Not even close.
no use. Was that necessary?
I'm here.
Happily. It's all right. Happens. How about that?
As you wish.
I ain't going to lie. Everything that's happened since Gilded Vale. Deerford, Theos, Aethys getting up and stomping around. I think this moment might have made it all worthwhile.
Just that's the stuff.
Worse than rock!
That's the stuff.
You didn't mean it. Curses!
Good.
Something you need?
Tell me. Worse than rock!
Can't take much more.
Take this!
Hey. What is it?
Come on. Position.
Stay with us.
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
I'm here. Yeah, as you wish.
Good.
Yeah. Go. Rather difficult to concentrate.
Just like that.
Take this! Lava beyond sea.
What can I do? Very well.
She's free now. That's all that matters, Ak.
How did she come by such tremendous power at such a young age?
She possessed the form of a child, but her mind was pure chaos. She was dead long before we found her.
What can I do? Indeed. Certainly.
Careful. It only looks like a machine.
I don't particularly care for any of the gods, but I might care for WoW the least.
Don't mind if I do. Easily done.
A construct regulator. Arkmir tried to build one himself, but neither of us wanted to cut its nails or trim its fur. I seem to recall these controllers gather bits and pieces of leftover scrap from the work of knitting flesh and bone. Over time, they develop tumors, limbs, and even organs. Getting them to cooperate is not so simple as flipping a switch. Better to imagine milking a giant cow or petting a cat.
You saying this thing's just a big kitty? Think I'll stick with the normal shaped ones, with the fur and the tails and the little ears.
Stand together!
Just like this. Did I do that?
Of course.
Looks like trouble.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You didn't.
I could go for some shut-eye about now. Could be a fight. Right on time.
Just like that's the stuff. Be on lookout.
Something I trust you. What do you need? That looks like something.
Yes? I'd be glad to.
Yeah! Good. A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
We're gonna bury this place on the way out, yeah?
Of course.
This facility never lacked for raw material to experiment on.
I feel a bit faint.
Trespasser! Are you here to save us?
Casita, we have had this abomination before. It is the voice of the collections, the very mouth of madness.
You must be here to save us! You see, without dreaming. Release us! See without seeing. Seeing. Silence or be silenced! We see back. See beneath you.
The horrors of Engwith truly know no bounds.
I expected to find the jailer of this sorry institute, but it seems we've only found another prisoner.
I sense neither a single consciousness, nor a multitude. More like a fog of... midges.
Well, it sure don't look friendly.
You have to help! We're trapped in here! You have seen what cannot be unseen! Please, please! Just give us back up! There is no salvation. Only plaintive cries attend this charnel pit. Dream forever, sleeper!
Stand together! Yeah! Not exactly my area of expertise. Can't make it Not exactly. Of expertise.
No help here.
Hey, this thing isn't doing the job.
entity collapses in a pile of wrinkled flesh and gaping maws, expiring with an expulsion of fetid breath from deep within. Essence flows around you, and a voice echoes at the edge of hearing.
Truly. That's the Titan's key. But it's preposterous.
Within the flow of souls, you find the gem-like sparkle of something precious. Something core to the creature. Or to something consumed by the creature. It slips into you. With sudden clarity, you see a vast orifice blooming open. Blood-slick tendrils unfurling from its depths. Stairs rise from within Wal's titanic body. Called by it, the vision fades, leaving you shaken. You now know exactly how to operate the Trefine in the scriptorium. The very memory that it requires. Your voice echoes in the darkness.
The screams have ended, but the ringing in my ear remains.
Reminds me of a wedding I went to once.
What foul magic creates a creature like that?
Happily.
Not bad. Hey, so why do I try so hard at keeping you alive if you're just going to go sticking your arm down whatever that is?
Whatever you find down there, I hope it justifies risking a limb. Absolutely worth the risk, certainly.
Do you remember when we first met? You told that man to,
You want
pleasure
to talk?
his
For
sister?
me, it was always about Maura. The fringe benefits were secondary, at best.
Yet the deeper we delve into the halls obscured, the more your motives unravel.
Better break this up. It can only get ugly. Uglier.
Tane, I believe you were about to call me irresponsible, or was it greedy? Remind me.
I came here to pull Maura, our friend, out of a bad situation. At first, I assumed that you had showed up for the same reason, but I won't make that mistake again. Now I know better. You're just as petty and self-interested as anyone in the circle.
Your sudden sanctimony is curious. Maura's dead, and with her your reason for being here. So why do you remain? Unless rescuing Maura was never your goal. Perhaps your motives and hers are more closely aligned than you led me and the Watcher to believe.
Apologies, Watcher. These are Circle problems, and they'll be kept between Circle wizards for the moment.
Let's set aside the question of Maura for now. A larger problem looms. We cannot allow Wal's Titan body to live. It's simply too dangerous a temptation. We must destroy it.
The only thing you'd be destroying is opportunity. Did it never occur to you that maybe Wal wanted his body to be found so that it could help those of us with the imagination to use it? As cruel as this sanctum can be, I have a soft spot for that old bucket of eyeballs. I wouldn't want to disappoint our host by leaving empty-handed.
Be grateful you've only us to contend with and not the entire circle. Calicoth would have reduced this place to smoldering rubble hours ago.
And I'd bet good money on you taking her down.
Don't let Tane manipulate you to further his own impulsive, foolishly optimistic ends.
Foolish optimism has never failed me in the past. At least my plan keeps things interesting.
My plan keeps us alive.
I don't know how her dragons have the patience. Len and I have our disagreements from time to time. I guess that's to be expected wherever the circle is concerned. Hey, you've done some good work by us. Kept yourself busy. Don't you worry about Len. We'll have our differences sorted out in no time, and we'll be the best of pals. That's a guarantee from Tane. Freedom is long overdue for those poor wretches in the collections. Now they're leaving the nest, ripe with ideas and new potential. My little thought bombs are all grown up. The Hand Occult uses this place to rewrite history, obscure the truth, and spin fiction. We've turned their own weapons against them. I wrote a fringe benefit into our spell. The prisoners who knew too much might feel extra talkative once they return to society. Secrets which the Hand wanted obscured will be brought to light. All it took was sipping a few motes of power from Wal's body. Definitely not likely. I suppose anything's possible.
Don't act so surprised. I did warn you.
No need to be glum. Whatever scheme the Hand Occult wanted to accomplish here, we've set it back. Oh, would it have been more fun if you knew everything from the start? We're standing in the shadow of WoW. I don't think I could have told the whole truth if I wanted to. All kinds of secrets. Wars that should or shouldn't have started. Scandals. The kinds of things you learn from peering through the wrong keyhole. Not knowing is the real fun of the thing. I'm not saying it was. Theirs might be a carefully organized plan to steer us toward a better future by embellishing some facts and obscuring others. Can you say you've met a single person who deserves that kind of authority? I sure can't. And I'm Tane. Occupational hazard. You should consider early retirement. Hanging up the old cloak. Maybe get yourself a nice castle. Oh, right. Sorry. I found these beauties tucked away and thought you might give them a good home. There were more at first, but I lost a few to a juggling accident.
I must focus on the task at hand.
Greetings, visitor. Well, how else might I help you?
Of course.
For once, it appears I am not the sole horror of your belongings.
Hey, it's looking at me. And also at you.
Can you make this? Would you look at that? Everything slowed down and all the noise in my head went quiet. Thank you. And thank you, friend. I have not forgotten your kindness after the circle was so cruel to me.
I gave you a cup of tea. That is no excuse to pour at me like a grateful kitten.
I must find my way to the surface, or the closest thing to it. Once I am safe, we can speak more again, Huck. Sientere. But I will answer them another time. I'm eager to fly from this cage. I will see you soon, my friend.
What can I do?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes?
Did you need something?
Ma dico, has she lost her mind again already?
Of course. You're the one who gave me back the stars. Sientere. I'm just not myself outside of the observatory. You don't need to worry about me. Even if I might not always know your face, there's a place in my memory where the idea of you resides. If that makes sense. Before I forget, again, here, some things I picked up on my way back from the collections. It's not much, but it's all I could scrounge together. I don't especially care for potions, but if the sanctum has any potted plants, I will be sure to water one. I lost more than my senses in this place. The collections takes everything from people. Everything that matters. You've covered a lot of ground, so it can't hurt to ask. Have you seen my grimoire?
I lost my grimoire once. Arkemir poured honey on the pages and left it on the roof for Gallus to pick over. I think he was punishing me for smacking around his favorite imp.
When I got here, someone without a face ripped him out of my clutches. I've been worried sick ever since. Thank you for coming back to me. And thank you, Watcher. Now I have 2 friends, and I feel richer than ever. This is it. Now I remember how I got involved in this mess. I was searching for a celestial catalyst. A falling star. They cross the void to bless Aora with the occasional impact crater or light show. What makes it a catalyst is a richness of arcane energies. I have been researching the properties of wayward stars. If my findings pan out, a piece of one may be the last component I need to scribe my first spell. That and my book friend here. I know that a star fell on the Black Isles recently. A brilliant purple rock streaked across the sky and landed in this area. The only trick is finding it. Once I have the metal and complete my spell, I'll see to it that in all the world to wield its power.
If you had started your tale by explaining how it would benefit us, we would have agreed to it by now.
Knowing the circle, it will not be so simple. It could take years. Even Consul Hoth had to fight for his acceptance.
Save your breath, my dear. The Circle is nothing but a gathering of old crooks dodging taxes by posturing that they care for some nebulous, unachievable greater good.
All the same, I am determined to try. The hall is obscured like a magpie on the hunt for shiny things. We are more likely to find the celestial catalyst here than anywhere else in the archipelago. Then we are well paired. Agrasima, Watcher. The keepers of this prison might not permit you to take the star metal. If you must harm someone to claim it, make it quick. Ak, but you are generous to look. Falling stars are elusive on the best of days. Even when they sit still. I spotted a shooting star in the skies over the Black Isles. So brilliant and bright. I sent mercenaries to find. Weeks later, their leader reported back to the observatory, but he was wrong on the inside. Like his mind was not his own. I blasted him with everything I had, but he dragged me screaming into that prison. There was something about my research the Hand Occult wanted to hide. They never told me what it was. Sad to say that difficulties of the mind are nothing new for me. Some months ago, a spell backfired, and I need a little help to recall myself from time to time. But that shrieking from the collections, that was different. It wipes you clean. Whole days passed where it took everything I had, just to remember to breathe. I think my accident was the only reason I had any mind left to recover. There was some part of me, up here, that the screams never reached. The collections must have claimed the mercenaries. More test subjects for their vile experiments. Every day the keepers threw more bodies down into the pit, or fed them alive and screaming to the worm dog. Ask away, amico. I have no urgent plans. The stars shine down on us always, but we hardly know them at all. Until we can look them in the face, they are a mystery to rival the gods. The stars remind me of my smallness in the wider world. Our wars and our bloodshed, everything which causes us to raise a blade in anger, seem insignificant when you hold them up to starlight. For me, magic is the same, humbling. We organize that power into runes and books, but even then we are only seeing the light that magic casts, not the thing itself. I suppose I'm inspired by the unbearable size and mystery of it all. It gives me hope in sad times.
I get a similar feeling after my morning tea, but you will not hear me waxing poetic about it.
That island lies in some disputed waters. One day, Raut, I launched a colony ship to fortify the beaches, and the Valians responded in kind with a naval blockade. Onekaza held an open court to negotiate territory rights. I was the only petitioner who did not represent one of her enemies, and she thought it would be very funny if the trading companies left empty-handed. She even helped me finance the observatory and donated 10 crates full of books. We have been good friends ever since. Onekaza visits whenever she can make the time. She loves to stargaze.